Hello, my name is Ramiro. You can call me Rami, and I will be walking you along the magical life of Matilda. This is Matilda School. As you can see, it's a very peculiar institution of education.
Am I clear?
Yes, Miss Ranjul.
And never forget that from the moment you come through the door of this institution, your lives belong to me. You're no more than larvae of human beings. So the only purpose you have in life is to obey. Is that clear?
Yes, Miss Ranjul.
I can hear you, larvae.
Yes, Miss Ranjul.
No eye contact. Fantastic. Now it's loud and clear. Finish your work.
2 +
In silence.
Children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. I will have a trunks revolting, we're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. I will have a trunks revolting, we're
is stored and draw your pictures on the board.
It's not insulting, we're revolting. We're gonna speak how we like. If you know what are wrong, wrong is right everywhere and no artsy water. We're a little bit naughty. It's a little stay inside the line. If we take the bay at the same time, there's the trash book and you can take your hammer and shoe. You didn't think you could push it too far. Right now we are revolting. S-I-N-G, U-S-I-N-G, yeah, we'll be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for me, we are revolting. We are revolting.
I hear voices in there!
It's the wind, Miss Trunchbull!
Well, 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 what a strange school! Matilda was going to turn this institution upside down and definitely find a solution to the Trunchbull situation. But let's not jump ahead and start from the beginning.
I am really confused. I changed my whole diet. I am only eating vegetables, and still I am a balloon. What is wrong with me, Dr. Sokolinsky?
Mrs. Wambo, do you really have no idea?
I am telling you, I changed my whole diet because I don't have a clue. Oh no, gas?
No, you're pregnant.
What?
You're going to have a baby.
But I've got a baby, and not a very good one, by the way. Why would I want another one? I'm sorry, but...
So Matilda was born into the Warwood family.
What? Another child? We already have one, and on top of that, this one is a girl. What we are going to do with a girl?
I will not share my room with a girl.
You do what I tell you.
But, Papa...
As you can see, the Warwood family was a very peculiar family, and Matilda had a very, very, very little in common with them, for she was curious, smart, generous, and an astonishing reader. By the age of 3, she started reading. By the age of 5, she was desperate for books in a house that had none.
Yes, ma'am. Now, the candy will pass by on this conveyor belt.
What did I tell you about standing in front of the TV?
I want to buy some books. I need money.
And I want a new microwave oven. It's not a question about what we want, and you are too young to read anyway. Now move!
Books are stupid and dangerous. That's why I haven't read one in years. And I don't want one in my house. Communists have books in their house, and we are not communists.
We have a new color TV. Why do you need book? TV has better pictures.
I don't want a book with pictures.
What? A book with no pictures? You mean only with what the name that funny dots, Mom?
Worms! Ha! A book with only worms. Oh, I hate those little black strange dots.
Words. They are called words and they are not dots.
Worms, who cares? There are no books in my house, and I'm not proud of it. Besides, I will not waste money books when you can get them for free in the library.
You're brilliant, darling. Matilda, when you grow up, you will be able to get books for free in the library. Now sit down and watch TV with us. Turn on the volume. I love this part.
The next day, Matilda walked the 5 blocks that separated her house from the public library. There, she met Mr. Phelps.
Hello, darling. How can I help you?
I want to read books.
That's wonderful, but aren't you a bit young? Do you know how to read?
Oh, yes. I read the 5 books I have, but my father won't buy me any more books. He's more of a TV man.
I imagine. Come with me, darling. I'll get you a library card and show you to the main room. Hold on, mate.
Books. I don't know where to start from.
If I may suggest,
Oh, yes, please.
I think a good friend Louis Carroll is always a star for a magical tour.
Are we going somewhere? Is it a magic book?
No, but books often take you to a magical library tour. Now, we just have to wait for the magic to start.
Library tour is
Matilda visited the library for almost 6 months until one day Mr. Phelps told her,
You know you can bring books home, don't you? You read them there, and when you finish them, you take more.
During the following year, Matilda read Moby Dick, Oliver Twist, all the complete work of Jane Austen and Roald Dahl. Mr. Phelps could not believe it.
Wow, you're a reading machine, girl. Your teacher must be very happy for you.
I don't go to school, Mr. Phelps.
What? That's absurd. You must tell your parents to take you to school. Here, I'm gonna write a letter talking about your situation.
Thank you, Mr. Phelps. I want to go to school.
Matilda went home and showed Mr. Phelps' letter to her parents. The reaction was not what she expected.
This old bat really has a nerve. He thinks he can tell us what to do with our girl.
I think Matilda's education will benefit the child in school. Well, mister, mind your own business. First, I don't care what you believe. And second,
You don't like being told what to do.
Yes, that.
But why? I want to go to school.
No, you don't. Nobody likes school. TV, we like. Cheese, we like. School, bah.
Well, I like school and I want to learn things.
My dear, dear, dear daughter, you're a girl, and thank God on my genes. You're a pretty girl who will become a pretty woman. All a pretty woman needs to know is to get married, as she learns it from TV. So why go to school? What else do you need?
Mother, what you're saying is completely wrong.
Don't correct your mother. She's right. And besides, you're only 5. You can't go to school.
I am 6, almost 7. My birthday is in 2 weeks.
It's not about you all the time.
I don't care if you're 6, 7, and you're a drop. You are not going to school, and that's final.
But Dad!
Final! Michael, go and buy me a special tonic for my hair. Tomorrow I have a very important class, and I must look good. Go!
Yes, Dad.
Dad, please.
Matilda, you heard your father. Don't argue, girl. It's so unfeminine.
Mom,
Matilda was furious. She was going to teach her father a lesson. That night, she went very silently to her parents' bedroom and changed the hair tonic with oxygenated water. And the next morning...
Darling, what happened? Michael?
It wasn't me.
My hair! This is a disaster!
looks more like a rainbow.
I'm sure you are behind this. I don't know how you did, but I'm sure you... Oh, hello.
Mr. Wormwood, my name is Mrs. Trunchbull, headmistress of the local school. They told me you can sell me a car.
Oh, hello, madam. Don't worry. If you need a car, I have the car you need. Now tell me, how much you have to spend?
£500.
That is not much.
Well, I work in education, and as you know, teaching children is not well paid, which is one of society's biggest injustice, considering we had to put up with those awful creatures. But in my school, those little words learn what authority is and how to obey.
That sounds like a very interesting institution you have there.
So, can I buy a car? Yes or no?
Yes, don't worry. Come and see me this afternoon at the Grease Lighting Car Park. Matilda, I think you're from the school. Michael, you come with me to work.
But Dad...
No buts. You are coming with me and I will show you why your father is the best car salesman of the country.
Ronald McDonald Wormwood was the owner of the Grease Lightning Car Park, where he sold cars under the motor. We have the car you want, so speak!
Mrs. Rancho, you will not regret taking this car. It's a rare gem. Mrs. Franco, you will not regret taking this car. It's a rare gem owned by a widow that only uses it on Sundays to go to church.
I don't care if this belongs to the queen as long as it works. And remember, I expect your daughter at 8 o'clock sharp.
She will will be there.
If she's as weak as you say she is, we must take it with a short rein.
That's all I ask.
See you tomorrow.
Do you see my son? That is how you sell a piece of garbage to a happy customer who thinks he's buying a Ferrari, right?
Ferrari!
Wow, how you do it, Dad?
How do we do it, my son? Because in Greece, lights in car park, we're a team, right?
Ferrari!
But do we have a secret? A secret we will sing to you.
Sing?
Ferrari!
Because it doesn't matter if a car is old, rusty, or even a piece of garbage. We will sell it as an automatic, systematic, hydromatic, grease lighting special sale. We get some paint, we polish and the rusty car shine again. And when you got the fun, a second car road, so yeah. With a fortune on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. What? This! A Ronald McDonald world will come on a bone drive with a screwdriver and create the mighty originator. How does it work? You see the root backwards, doing the mighty scatter until all cartons into every class is taken time with a very few miles on. A real bargain! You take the day off!
Ferrari!
And an old 400 pounds turn into this.
That one! I want that one! I love it, I love it, I love it! Please, Papa, you promised.
Ma finish. I know what you promised, and that's why we're here. Now shut up and let me talk. Buongiorno, my name is Sonino Carotone. I am looking a second-hand car for my son.
We're not looking. We found it. It's that one. Pay for it, Papa. Let's go.
Momento! First, I want to know the price. Yo conozco le máquina. This car may be very shiny, but it's second-hand.
Oh, yes, Mr. Cortone. This car it belonged to an old lady in a wheelchair who bought it thinking he was going to use it after her operation.
Madonna Santa! She died! The operation went wrong!
No, she was okay, but she was a convertible. That's why this has so little mileage.
Ah, la perinola! It's almost without use!
Yes, Sir Cantone. Then when I tell the price, 3,000 pounds, you will be shocked. But then you will understand that it's a real bargain.
3,000! But it's almost new. It's a real bargain. Hecho. Here you have, bambino. La sua máquina.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa.
But I have to drive it first. Atrás.
What was Don Carotone doing here?
You know him?
Of course I know him. He's on the TV all the time. Tonino Carotone, Tonino Carotone. The godfather, the head of the Italian mafia.
The what?
I thought you knew that he's not a murderer, it's armed assault and gun violence.
And he's married to Jessica Jane Janet, the TV star. Did you sell him a car?
Oh, yes, he did. That is the best car salesman of the world.
Please tell me you sold him one of the good ones. You don't want to cheat Don Carotone.
Well, Gwendolyn, I only sell optimal units.
Can we go? Some of us have to go to school tomorrow.
You doesn't start and I am already regretting. Come on!
Finally, Matilda started school, although things were not quite as she imagined they would be.
Good morning, you little maggots! Today we have a general assembly at 11:30. Also, because of the misconduct of the senior students, you are all deprived from your bathroom between classes privilege. So it's swim break or pee your pants. Miss Honey, you're taking first grade.
And suddenly, what seemed to be a horrible day turned into the best day ever, for Matilda met Miss Honey.
Hello, class. My name is Sweet Honey, and I'm going to be...
Miss Honey was everything that was right in a teacher. She listened, she wanted to teach, and she understood her students. It took her only 15 minutes to realize that Matilda was special.
And today is a very special day, your first day at school. Now, do any of you know the 2 times table? I do. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 2 is 12, 7 times 2 is 14, 8 times 2 is 16,
Well,
9 times 2 is
that's
18,
very-
10 times 2 is 20, 11 times 2 is 22.
Stop! Good heavens, how far can you go?
I don't know. Quite a long way, I think.
Wow, and can you read too?
Of course. There was a table set out under a tree in front of the house, and the March Hare and the Hatter were having tea at it. A dormouse was sitting between them, fast asleep.
You really know how to read. Have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I really love adventure novels.
Matilda, we must have a word with Mrs. Trunchbull after the assembly. You're very special, my love.
But what Miss Honey didn't imagine was that after the assembly, no one would be in the mood for meetings.
Very well, you maggots. As you all know, today some foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray. Right, Mr. Batch?
Oh, yes, I went to the market and when he was back, a slice was missing.
So now we're going to punish the perpetrator of that violent, disgusting act.
Miss Trunchbull, also taking a piece of cake without permission is not a nice thing to do. But I think that...
I don't care what you think, Miss Honey. If I did, I would have asked for your opinion.
But do you know who did it?
I don't care who did it, and I will punish someone for it. I will punish you.
But I didn't do it.
She was with me all morning.
Once again, I'm not interested. Come here, you guilty smurf.
Wait, she didn't do it. I stole the cake.
Aha! I knew it. Come here, you little maggot.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. I ate the cake too quickly and my tummy is funny now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think you're funny?
No, Mrs. Trunchbull.
Silence! So you like my cake, didn't you?
Yes, Mrs. Trunchbull, and I am very sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about. Please, Mr. Batch.
Yes, Mrs. Trunchbull, here, my special chocolate apocalypse double cream, double size and double chocolate. This took Willy Wonka out of business. Yeah, in your face, Wonka. Let's see who's the true chocolate master now.
Mr. Batch, enough.
I'm sorry.
Now, eat.
Thank you, Mrs. Trunchbull, but I had enough cake for today.
You wanted cake this morning. You're having the whole cake now.
But Mrs.
Start eating.
Poor Bruce. He started eating, but the cake was too much for him. Mrs. Trunchbull was being a real bully, and Matilda was so cross. She started wishing the cake would fly away, the cake would fly away, that suddenly...
What? What is happening? The cake is flying? What? You're very lucky, Mr. Bruce. Very well. You can all leave now. Miss Honey, I need to talk to you. What are you waiting for? Leave!
Everyone started leaving, except for Matilda, who stood behind the door thinking about the new wonderful power she had discovered, until she heard Miss Honey crying.
Oh, don't just start crying now. There is no Arthur to pamper you. Just to pay for your education and all the food I spent on you.
But Aunt Agatha...
I'm Miss Trunchbull to you. You lost the right to call me aunt when you decided to leave the house. And I can stand you crying all the time.
Miss Honey, are you okay?
Oh, Matilda, I'm so sorry you had to see that, but...
Miss Rachel is your aunt?
Yes, my mother died when I was just a baby, so my father called his sister to help him. Then he died, so she took care of me.
You went to live with her?
No, she moved with us, and now she has a house.
Why?
Because I rather let her have the house than live with her. But don't worry about me. I'm okay. I have a lovely cottage near the river now. See you tomorrow.
Even though Matilda was a 7-year-old child, she could tell that Miss Honey was not well and needed help.
Yes, I must have Miss Honey, but how? A plan.
Matilda had read enough to know that the first thing she needed was
information. I need to know more about Miss Honey.
So she decided to have dinner with Miss Honey every day of that week.
And in a subtle and polite way to find out more about her.
But Matilda knew she needed more, so she also dedicated time to spy on Mrs. Trunchbull.
And she is very weird.
Matilda had a plan.
Miss Trunchbull, no. Miss Honey, what was your father's nickname?
His name was Arthur, but everyone called him Archie Party. Why?
I think I can force your aunt to give you back what is yours.
Matilda, thank you, but the letter was very clear. My father's will was corrected in favor of my aunt. Did the handwriting of the correction look strange? Yes, but then again, my father had very bad handwriting.
Miss Honey, I am sure Mrs. Trunchbull forged the testament, and I can make her confess if you just answer my questions.
Matilda, have you been reading Nancy Drew? Are you a detective now? Okay, I will answer your questions, but I warn you, Miss Trunchbull, my aunt, she's invincible.
We shall see about that.
Matilda had what she called
the ultimate perfect plan.
So she also knew the whole plan depending on her mastering her new power. Oh yes, after the Bruce cake eating incident, Matilda noticed she could move things using what she called
my magical mystery flow.
So that weekend, while her family went to see the monster trucks,
Matilda, where are your bags?
I am not going with you.
What? Not coming? Dad, she's not coming.
What do you mean you're not coming? It's the monster trucks.
Monster trucks!
Darling, don't waste your time with her. She's clearly from another planet. Matilda, there is some food in the fridge. We will be back Sunday evening after enjoying the wonderful show of the monster trucks.
Yeah, monster trucks! See you, nerd.
Matilda had a house for herself for the next 38 hours.
That is more than enough time.
She went to her room, closed the door, sat on the floor, and concentrated really hard. Matilda had to be really focused if she wanted the flow to appear. She could feel how the energy was flowing her organism itself. After a few seconds, the mysterious magical flow was flowing.
cuando vayan.
By Sunday morning, Matilda could direct the mysterious magical flow. By midday, she was an expert, and by afternoon, she was a top master flow.
Matilda, we are back.
I need a bathroom. I have a strong headache. Here you have 5 pounds. Take a cab to school tomorrow. I am sleeping late. I am so tired.
You heard your mother. Take yourself to school tomorrow and don't be late.
Oh.
Michael, the bags. But Dad.
Oh, she was not going to be late. As a matter of fact, she was planning to be in early, for she had things to set up.
Will you help me?
Of course, whatever you need to get transport out of here.
Can you do a ghost voice?
Of course I can. Oh.
Very good. Once you see Transrule entering the class, you read this on the microphone with your most ghost-like voice.
Don't worry, I will. That morning, after the assembly, Mrs. Trunchbull visited the honey class, as she usually did.
Good morning, class. Very well. Today I will.
Agatha, are you there?
What is this?
It's me, Arthur,
What is this nonsense?
your brother.
What? This is impossible. I'm sure one of you maggots is behind this.
Me, Artie Party, and will any of your magos do this?
Oh my God, what is this?
Give my daughter what belongs to her.
What? I'm so sorry, Artie Party. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Help!
What a scandal! Mrs. Trunchbull left the school crying. Nobody knew where she went. Classes were suspending, and Matilda, with an enormous smile on her face, returning home, only to discover yet another amazing situation.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Don't be stupid. Nobody's going to die. Now finish packing, Laletu. We have to leave before meeting.
You had to sell one of those dodgy cars of yours to Tonino Carotone. I told you.
Shut up, Wandolin.
But Papa, don't
Shut up too.
In order to help you understand why the Warren family was so upset, let me introduce to you Tonino Carotone, head of the Molto Peraltone family, the new godfather, El Don. And Don Carotone had a very special relationship with his son.
Junior! Bambino! Che cosa è successo? What's wrong? Come on, tell your father what is making you angry, son. My God! La máquina! Yes, it's broken. Ma como? It was almost new. The 3000 like it was broken. You crushed it. No, I heard an explosion and the car fell. Just like that? Yes, Papa. Okay, I know what to do. Vendetta! For what you told me, we have been cheated. It's time to act, time to act, time to act, act, act. This means vendetta, dulce vendetta. We'll find that warm wood and he'll we're paying a visit to that Mr. Wormwood. Andiamo! Vendetta!
Fortunately for Mr. Wormwood, he saw them coming from his office and he was able to escape. But they didn't have much time.
Wait, where are you going?
We are leaving town. Back.
Why?
Because your father had a brilliant idea of...
Not now, Gwendolyn. Matilda, back.
I am not leaving. I like it here.
I don't care. You are coming with us.
I am not.
Matilda!
At that moment, where things were going to really escalate, Miss Honey and an unexpected solution appeared.
Molto per Altoni! It's just Miss Honey. Excuse me.
I don't want to be rude, but we have a situation here, so goodbye.
I just wanted to say thank you to Matilda. Without her...
Very touching, but we have no time.
We are leaving town and we have to really do it now.
What? Why?
Because my husband had a brilliant idea of...
Not now, Gwendolyn. Now finish packing and let's go.
But I don't want to leave. What about school?
You survived 7 years without it. You can very well survive 7 more.
Excuse me, but Matilda could stay with me for a few days if that helps. But you have a very small house. Not anymore.
Listen, Miss Syrup.
Honey.
Whatever. We are not leaving for a few days. We are leaving for good because my husband had a brilliant idea of...
Now it's my fault.
Who else?
Truffatore! I know you are in there!
No!
I am not leaving.
Matilda! You like her, right?
Of course. She's a sweet and...
Okay. And you have a house.
I do. A big one now.
Okay. And Matilda likes you.
Miss Honey is the best.
Fantastic, darling papers. These are legal papers. As parents of Matilda, authorize you to take care of them until we are back.
We always carry them in case we get lucky. Now, wait just a second. Now, sign here, and here, and here, and here. Thank you.
Done, let's run.
Dad, I want to stay too.
I don't care.
So you have your house back? Not only that. As soon as my aunt confessed, she was detained by the police and therefore suspended as headmistress. The school board named me as her substitute until they sent a new one from London.
From London?
Yes. Isn't it fabulous? Matilda, with the house back, my aunt was also obliged to return all the money she took. Let's go shopping and then I'll show you your new room.
Let's go. Let me get my books.
Momento! Nobody goes nowhere! Nowhere! Where's Mr. Wormwood? That thing!
He left.
Porca miseria! Where? Are you a member of the family?
No, I'm Miss Sunny. I am the headmistress of the local school.
Ah, professore! Junior, behave yourself. I am sorry, Professor Honey. You and your daughter must excuse my son's manners.
How do you know she's not their daughter? Remember, they told us one was a son, a daughter, and a great one. She's here. She must be. Oh no!
No,
Why not?
because she has a book in her hand, and that proves she's the daughter of a professor.
It does.
What do you have in your pocket?
A gun. Ah, you're a genius, Dad.
What are you reading, Bambina?
Sandokan by Emilio Salgari.
El mio libro preferito! You must be a wonderful human being if you like Salgari. How can you think she could be a part of a family of truki? Who disrespect me selling una machina de me... I am sorry, Professor Honey. We are leaving. Andiamo! They are not here!
So what do you say? We go shopping and then I show you your new room?
Oh, yes.
And that was the end of our story. Before we leave, we want to repeat one of our songs, but with the complete cast.
You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the trash full voting with the revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the trash full voting with the revolting. Become a screaming whore. Take out your cocky stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and drawing pictures on the board. It's not insulting, we're revolting. We can SPL how we like, giving up for the wrong is right everywhere. N-O-R-T-Y. A little bit naughty. So we'll stay inside the line if we disobey at the same time. Change your plan. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N U-S-I-N-G U-S-I-N-G. Yeah, we be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting time. It is too early for you. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting time. It is too early for you. We are revolting.
St. Gregory's, we strive to be as free as you have told us to help in making this a better world. The values you've instilled in me, friendship, solidarity, will help me as I make my way through life. We remember the good times as we had there all along, holding out the hand with all our pride and joy. Now our spirit and heart are filled with power as we say, hey, St. Gregory's evermore. We remember the good times as we had for one alone, holding out your hand with all our pride and joy. Now our spirit and heart are filled with power as we say, hey, St. Gregory's evermore.
Congratulations to all the children who participated. Fantástico, un fuertísimo aplauso para todos los chicos.